The Primarchs were the 20 genetically engineered transhuman sons of the Emperor of Mankind, created in the late 30th millennium. They were intended to be the immortal and superhuman generals who would command the Emperor's Great Crusade to reunite the scattered human race beneath his leadership. Starting off with the first son, Lionel Johnson, Primarch of the Dark Angels. He was discovered on the feudal world of Caliban, a planet teeming with dark forests and monstrous creatures. He was raised by the Knights of Caliban. Lionel Johnson quickly rose to prominence due to his unparalleled combat skills and strategic mind. He played a key role in purging Caliban of its monstrous inhabitants, and later led his legion with a stern and secretive nature. He's known for his distrust of even his closest allies. Lionel Johnson's enigmatic personality often created tension within his ranks. His loyalty to the Emperor was unwavering, but his secretive ways led him to many conflicts and misunderstandings with his brother Primarchs. Nothing is known about this Primarch. Fulgrim, the Primarch of the Emperor's children, was found on the planet Chemos, a world devoid of natural resources and on the brink of collapse. From a young age, Fulgrim exhibited a relentless pursuit of perfection and beauty. Under his leadership, Chemos experienced a renaissance, revitalizing its economy and culture. This pursuit of excellence carried over to his legion, the Emperor's children, who became renowned for their discipline and skill. However, Fulgrim's obsession with perfection ultimately led to his downfall. He fell to the temptations of Slanesh, the chaos god of excess, becoming a grotesque figure of excess and hedonism. His transformation into a daemon prince marked his complete fall from grace, and he became a symbol of the dangers of unchecked ambition and vanity. Perturabo, Primarch of the Iron Warriors. He was raised in the world of Olympia, a planet of fortresses and constant warfare. From a young age, Perturabo showed an exceptional talent for siegecraft and engineering. His pragmatic and often harsh approach to warfare made him an expert in laying sieges and constructing formidable fortifications. Despite his brilliance, Perturabo felt underappreciated and burdened by the expectations placed upon him. His bitterness grew over time, leading him to side with Horus during the Horus Heresy. Perturabo's contribution to the traitor cause was significant, particularly in the Siege of Terra. His transformation into a daemon prince of chaos cemented his legacy as one of the most formidable and tragic figures among the Primarchs. Jagatai Khan, Primarch of the White Scars. He was discovered on the planet Chagoris, a world of vast steppes and nomadic tribes. He grew up among the fierce warriors of the steppes. Jagatai Khan developed a love for speed and mobility. His leadership style emphasized swift, hit-and-run tactics, making the White Scars masters of lightning warfare. Jagatai Khan valued personal freedom and independence. He was often clashing with more rigid and dogmatic leaders. His loyalty to the Emperor was unwavering, and he played a crucial role in the Great Crusade. After the Horus Heresy, Jagatai Khan pursued the remnants of the traitor forces into the Webway, where he disappeared, leaving his ultimate fate a mystery. Leman Russ, Primarch of the Space Wolves. He was raised on the harsh, frozen world of Fenris, known for its savage wildlife and brutal environment. Fenris forged Leman Russ into a formidable warrior with a fierce loyalty to his pack. The Space Wolves, under his leadership, became known for their ferocity, honor, and sense of brotherhood. Leman Russ's martial prowess and strategic acumen made him one of the most respected and feared Primarchs. Despite his savage nature, Russ was deeply loyal to the Emperor, and he played a pivotal role during the Great Crusade and the Horus Heresy. After the heresy, he embarked on a mysterious quest into the Eye of Terror, promising to return during the Imperium's time of greatest need. Rogel Dorn, the Primarch of the Imperial Fist. He was discovered in the ice world of Inuit. He's known for his stoic and unyielding nature. Dorn was a master of fortifications and defensive warfare. His legion, the Imperial Fists, became the preeminent experts in siegecraft and defense. Dorn's loyalty to the Emperor was absolute, and he played a crucial role in the defense of Terra during the Horus Heresy. His commitment to duty and sacrifice was exemplified by his actions during the Siege of Terra, where he led the defense against the traitor legions. After the heresy, Dorn continued to serve the Imperium until his disappearance during a boarding action against a Chaos fleet. He left behind a legacy of steadfast loyalty and unbreakable resolve. Konrad Curze, the Night Haunter, also known as the Primarch of the Night Lords. He was discovered on the perpetually dark world of Nostromo. Growing up in a city plagued by crime and corruption, Curze became a vigilante, using fear and terror to bring justice to his world. His brutal methods and prophetic visions set him apart from his fellow Primarchs. The Night Lords under his command became masters of psychological warfare, using terror as their primary weapon. Curze's descent into madness and his visions of a grim future drove him to increasingly violent and destructive acts. His end came at the hands of an Imperial assassin, fulfilling his own prophecy of his death and cementing his legacy as a tragic figure consumed by darkness and fear. Sanguinius, Primarch of the Blood Angels. He was found on the radioactive wasteland of Baal. Born with angelic wings, Sanguinius was a paragon of beauty, nobility, and martial prowess. His legion, the Blood Angels, were known for their grace and deadly efficiency in combat. Sanguinius' charisma and bravery made him beloved by his brothers and his warriors. He played a pivotal role during the Great Crusade and the Horus Heresy, most notably during the Siege of Terra, where he faced Horus in single combat aboard the Vengeful Spirit. Despite his death, Sanguinius' legacy endures, inspiring the Blood Angels and the Imperium with his sacrifice and heroism. Ferrus Manus, Primarch of the Iron Hands. He was discovered on the harsh volcanic world of Medusa, known for his iron hands, a result of a battle with a metallic serpent. Ferrus Manus was a master craftsman and warrior. His legion, the Iron Hands, embodied his belief in the union of flesh and machine. He strived for the physical perfection through augmentation. Ferrus Manus' relentless pursuit of strength and efficiency often made him appear cold and unyielding. His loyalty to the Emperor was like no other, and he played a key role during the Great Crusade. Tragically, his life was cut short during the drop site massacre on Isstvan V, where he was betrayed and killed by his brother Fulgrim. The second unknown Primarch. Again, nothing is known about this Primarch. These two Primarchs went missing, and nothing is known about them, and there probably will be nothing known about them, ever. Angron, Primarch of the World Eaters. He was raised on the brutal world of Nassaria, where he was forced into gladiatorial combat from a young age. The mental and physical trauma he endured shaped him into a figure of unparalleled rage and violence. His legion, the World Eaters, adopted his brutal combat style, becoming notorious for their berserker fury in battle. Angron's inability to remove the Butcher's nails implants that heightened his aggression further fueled his descent into madness. His fall to chaos and transformation into a Daemon Prince of Khorne, the Blood God, cemented his legacy as one of the most tragic and fearsome Primarchs. Robert Guilliman, Primarch of the Ultramarines. He was discovered on the prosperous world of Macragge, known for his strategic brilliance and administrative prowess. Guilliman transformed Macragge into a model of efficiency and order. His legion, the Ultramarines, became the largest and most well-organized of all the Space Marine legions. Guilliman's Codex Astartes, a set of guidelines for the organization and deployment of Space Marines, became the foundation of the modern Imperium. After being mortally wounded during the Horus Heresy, Guilliman was placed in stasis, only to be revived 10,000 years later to lead the Imperium once more. His return marked a new era of hope and revitalization for the Imperium. Mortarion, Primarch of the Death Guard. He was raised on the toxic, mist-shrouded world of Barbarous. From a young age, he fought against the planet's tyrannical overlords. developing a resistance to poison and disease. His legion, the Death Guard, became known for their resilience and tenacity in battle. Mortarion's hatred for weakness and his harsh upbringing shaped his worldview, leading him to embrace the path of chaos. He made a pact with Nurgle, the chaos god of decay, transforming him and his legion into plague-ridden warriors. As a Daemon Prince of Nurgle, Mortarion spreads disease and despair across the galaxy, embodying the grim inevitability of decay and corruption. Magnus the Red, Primarch of the Thousand Suns. He was discovered on the mystical world of Prospero. He was a prodigy in the psychic arts. Magnus sought knowledge and understanding of the warp. His legion, the Thousand Suns, became masteries of sorcery and psychic warfare. Magnus' thirst for knowledge and his desire to protect his legion from the flesh change, a genetic mutation, led him to make a pact with Tzeentch, the chaos god of change. His actions, though well-intentioned, brought disaster upon Prospero and led to his transformation into a Daemon Prince. Magnus' tragic fall highlights the dangers of unchecked ambition and the corrupting influence of chaos. Horus Lupercal, Primarch of the Luna Wolves, later known as the Black Legion. He was discovered on the violent world of Chthoniya. As the first Primarch found by the Emperor, Horus quickly became his most trusted and beloved son. His charisma, tactical genius, and leadership skills made him the ideal candidate for War Master, leading the Great Crusade in the Emperor's name. However, Horus's pride and ambition made him susceptible to the corrupting influence of chaos. His rebellion, known as the Horus Heresy, plunged the galaxy into civil war. Despite his eventual defeat and death at the hands of the Emperor, Horus's legacy of betrayal and destruction continues to haunt the Imperium. Lorgar Aurelian, Primarch of the Wordbearers. He was raised on the religious world of Colchis. From a young age, Lorgar was deeply spiritual and devout, seeking to understand the divine and the warp. His legion, the Wordbearers, became the most zealous and fanatical of all the Space Marine legions. Lorgar's unwavering belief in the Emperor as a god led to his eventual disillusionment when the Emperor rebuked his worship. This rejection drove Lorgar to seek new gods, leading him to the path of chaos. His writings and sermons laid the groundwork for the widespread worship of chaos within the Imperium, making him one of the most influential and insidious Primarchs. Vulcan, the Primarch of the Salamanders. He was discovered on the volcanic world of Nocturne. Known for his immense size and strength, Vulcan was also renowned for his compassion and empathy. His legion, the Salamanders, became known for their dedication to protecting humanity and their affinity for crafting and forging. Vulcan's perpetual nature means he has the ability to regenerate from almost any injury, making him nearly immortal. Despite his kind and gentle nature, Vulcan was a formidable warrior and a master craftsman. After the Horus Heresy, he embarked on a series of mysterious quests, leaving his ultimate fate unknown. Vulcan's legacy of humanity and craftsmanship continues to inspire the Salamanders and the Imperium. Corvus Corax, Primarch of the Raven Guard. He was raised as a slave on the mining world of Lysas. His early life was marked by hardship and oppression, fueling his desire for freedom and justice. The Raven Guard, under his leadership, specialized in guerrilla warfare, stealth, and sabotage. Corax's emphasis on speed, surprise, and precision made his legion highly effective in covert operations. After the Horus Heresy, Corax sought to rebuild his shattered legion, but was plagued by guilt over the genetic experimentations he conducted to bolster their numbers. He eventually vanished into the Eye of Terror, leaving his fate a mystery. Corax's legacy of shadow warfare and redemption endures within the Raven Guard. Alpharius and Omegon, Primarchs of the Alpha Legion. The twin Primarchs of the Alpha Legion were unique among their brothers. Known for their secrecy and deception, they often operated as a single entity, making it difficult to distinguish between them. Their legion, the Alpha Legion, became masters of espionage, subterfuge, and guerrilla warfare. Alpharius and Omegon's true motives and loyalties remain shrouded in mystery, with some suggesting they infiltrated the Trade Allegiance to sabotage them from within. Their actions during the Horus Heresy and beyond have left their legacy ambiguous, with their true impact on the galaxy remaining a subject of speculation and debate. Well, that's each and every Primarch covered. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, and if you haven't already checked out my Discord, then you probably should. It'll be in the comments below. Anyways, Mortal Wound, out.